Hello everybody, happy Monday and welcome to my channel, The Stamping Bee. I'm Sandra, The Stamping Bee, and I'm so glad to have you join me. Whether you are joining me live or later on a replay, I do appreciate it and hope you get inspired by what I'm sharing with you today. So before we dive into today's projects, I wanted to share a few announcements. First of which is the open house. The new catalog open house will be this Saturday, May 31st, and there'll be two sessions, one at 10 o'clock, one at 2 o'clock. So there's still space available. So if you're interested in joining, please message me and I'll make sure that you get in, all right? So there are two sessions, it's $25, and if you've been to one of these, you know it's a lot of fun. We've got 3 projects for you to do. We've got food, just friendship, right? Just meeting other like-minded crafters. It's usually a lot of fun. Conversation flowing. It will be a worthwhile time together. But anyway, so it's this Saturday, May 31st. It will be at the Sinahania Community Center. So I hope to see you there, all right? So the second announcement I wanted to share was, for those of you who follow my Facebook page, you would have known that come May 31st, this Saturday, in fact, is my 29th Stamp-anniversary. Wow, time flies, right? And anyway, so to celebrate, I have a little gift for those of you who place an order of $29 or more. Get it? 29th anniversary, $29. Anyway, so yeah, so it's really cute. I mean, one of my addictions is purses. But anyway, so these are for your purse. This is a little lippy holder. And you can hang it off of your purse so that you don't have to rumble through your purse searching for your lippy. Hi Bernice, thanks for joining me today. And so it is elastic, so it does fit different lipsticks, like this particular one. So let me put it in here. So yeah, so it does fit. And I have been carrying this for a few weeks now, and it is pretty sturdy, so you don't have to worry about your lipstick falling out. So it's really cute. There are different colors, but allow me to do a random, color for you for your order. So yeah, so this is a free gift with your $29 or more order, okay? As a little token of my appreciation for celebrating my 29th stamp anniversary. Okay, so today's project, I have Party Piggy. This is an online exclusive, so you will not see this in the catalog. For those of you who are not aware, every other month, Stampin' Up! Produces a slate of online exclusive products, and this is one of them. This is so cute. When the pre-order period was available, I had to get this because pigs, right? For the Chinese zodiac, it's one of the Chinese zodiac sign, and my mother is a pig, my daughter is a pig, so my sister is a pig. So, and this is such a cute little guy. Anyway, so today I'll be working with this, and hope you will like this little piggy too. So let's turn the camera around and let's get started. Let's see, oh, there we go. All right, so here it is. So it is a bundle. So it's the Party Piggy. These are the stamps that you get. And it also comes with a coordinating die set. So the dies will cut the head and the body, right? And then also this is the party hat. And this is for the flags, okay? This circle was meant for the tummy here, as some coordinating products include some shaker beads and some shaker little cups for it. So that one I have not gotten, but it's certainly something fun to do with your little pig. And that's why you see the what's shaken bacon, because it's to coordinate with that little cup that you can fill with the little shaker beads. All right, so let's get started. So for this little piggy, it does cut out, so you stamp and you cut, die cut, and then you just glue them together. Okay, so for today's first card, I went a little country-ish because pigs to me just harkens my country days, right? Your country theme. So the first thing I got out was this paper. This is a paper that has been carried over. It's called Thoughtful Journey. I just love it because not only is the A side beautiful, the B side is really nice too, and I'll show you what else I've done with this. So with this one, I started out with this one, and what's a country card without fences? And so I had, let me show you, I had the notes and totes dies on my table, and so in it are some dies with these picket fence. So together with this and this, I started my card. See, sometimes it's just having a thought and then it just automatically gets you going, right? So this is the start of my card. Okay, so the paper, and these planks are from the Notes and Totes die. This is a really cute set. Let me open this up, see? This is the one with the little purse, and I featured that, I think, maybe 3 weeks ago. Let me show you. So here's a little sample of the little tote. So this is where I had it cut from. So there. And then I have my little piggy, right? So for my little piggy, I went ahead and sponged some little blush for this little piggy. And I just think it makes it a little bit more lifelike. So let me show you. I mean, it's very simple. Let me see. I've got some scratch paper here. Let me do this. So all you do is, I just picked out the smallest brush here, the blender brush, and then just put a little bit onto the piggy. See? That's how it is. That's how you will do it. I can't pick it up. Okay. And the reason I think it's a good idea to do it, I just think it gives it a little bit more life. Like, for example, here's one without, and here's one I've done. Don't you think it looks a little bit more dimensional, realistic with a little shading? And in case you're wondering, this is Petal Pink that I've used. Okay. Hi, Fran. Happy Memorial Day. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Memorial Day. I forgot to wish everybody a happy Memorial Day. For those of you who are in the United States, today is Memorial Day. Well, for the United States people, it's tomorrow, but for us on Guam, it is today. So yeah, so this is a little piggy, and it's a lot of fun with this pig. Let's see. So what you can do is you can basically, you know, turn its head however you want, you know. Could make it seriously looking straight or fun to tilt it to the side. You decide, okay? So for this, what I'm going to do to finish up the card, okay, is I went ahead and put some dimensions on here and place it on here. Go. And, oops, where did it go? Oh, there it is. And I went ahead and stamped this little saying. As I mentioned, pigs are, I love pigs because my sister's a pig, my mom's a pig, my daughter's a pig. So whenever there's a pig stamp set, I always get them. So these are from my stash. Okay. And so this is where it came from. Okay. And let me go ahead. Where is my, okay, I guess I can't find my, okay, I'll just use this one then. So, now this particular piece is from the Thoughtful Journey. This is what I mean by it's great to use because if you use the front and the coordinating backside will give it a really nice, like instead of using a plain purple piece of cardstock, you use this, it gives it a little bit shading and it just looks a lot nicer that way. So I'm going to mount this here. So the little piggy is wishing you a happy birthday. Now, isn't this cute? Of course, the inside. So this is my first card. Now, you know, when I first saw this, I didn't realize how big this pig is. This is a huge pig compared to, for example, the previous pigs that we had. These were tiny. This is a huge pig. So it has a lot of presence, and so I thought of, wait, let's see what we can do with this. So this is the next card that I decided to make. So again, going with the country theme because, hey, I think pigs blends itself to a very country theme, right? So here we go. So this is using different stamp sets. This Hugs and Kisses is from this old but goodie stamp set, this little piggy from Hugs and Kisses. Okay. And the hearts are from the bee, okay, the bee punch. And there you go. So after I made this, I realized I don't really like how this is shown. So what I did was I went ahead and die cut the whole piece like this so that I can cover it up like this so it's a little bit more finished and makes the panel a little bit more sturdier, if you will. So let me go ahead and glue this, and then I will show you how this is done. This is achieved through something called partial die cutting, and I will show you in a minute how that's done. So let me go ahead and glue this on, because that way I think it makes the card look a little bit more finished. I mean, of course, I think it's fine without it, but sometimes I just get a little OCD and trying to make it a little bit finished, right? So then I just add this on here. Let me just make sure it, there we go. There, I think it finishes it off a lot nicer that way, instead of having the seams. But I don't know, what do you think? Do you think this is necessary part? You know, it just really makes the card a little bit thicker too. Hi, Lynette. Thanks for jumping in. So yeah, so these are the hearts. I've also doubled up on the hearts as well. It just makes it a little bit more sturdier instead of having the card flop around. So yeah, this little piggy is so cute. Okay, so I did promise to show you how I did this die cut. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is, okay, here's the die. Okay, so what I've done is I've went ahead and used a Sharpie to guide me to letting me know that this is where I want it to stop. Okay, because otherwise, if you cut it out, it's going to be like this, right? So you want to make sure that it's cut into one piece. And here is how you can do it. So I'm going to start out like this. And here is my die. Okay. I'm hoping this will work. Now remember, whatever the plate touches will cut. Whatever it doesn't hit will not cut. So in this case, because we don't want this cut, so you want to leave this right here like this. Okay? So let me go ahead. Let me see how I'm going to do this. Let me put away these things. I know the space is kind of small here. So before I bring out my cut and emboss machine, I want to make sure you really see how this is put together. So this is the top panel, and I am going to, this is the edge, and I'm going to lay it right here, okay? Let me bring this over, and I'm going to have to readjust it here since it's moved a little bit. So let me see, there we go. It's going to take just a teeny bit. It may seem like it's a lot of work, but once you get the hang of it, it really isn't. Okay, so I'm going to feed it through. Okay, excuse me. Okay, so there we go. That's your first cut. Believe me, I've done so many of this already that it becomes easier. So here it is. Now remember, we had our plate stop here and there. Okay, so this is called partial die cutting. So now we need to put the head on here. So it helps to have a head or something already there to guide you, right? So what I'm going to do is, here's the little piggy. I am going to put the pig here. There we go. I just want to make sure. Okay, there we go. Okay, and take this away. Whoops. Okay. All right. So we first cut. Oh, hey, Kim. Yes, you are awake. That's very late for you. How are you? Okay. So there we have that. I know with this type of thing, with your scan and cut, you will have no problem doing this. So anyway, so I am going to put my piggy head here. And then after I've done that, I will just take my guide out. Okay. And, okay, stay. I might want to move it a little bit. There we go. And there you go. So let's see. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this will work, because you know how it is. Whenever you do something online, things happen. Anyway, okay, here we go. So Kim, how was Disney World? Did you go to Disney World? Oh. Anyway, okay. So there. You know what? I forgot to, see? Now this is what not to do, right? Okay, let's try again. See, I was busy yakking. Let me go ahead and cut another piece so I can do it again. Okay, let's try that again. So we're going to start out with this. See what I mean? Because I put the whole plate on top of it, it cut everything out. So, okay. I'm making this look very difficult, but it's really not. Believe me, you need to try it yourself, and then you'll say, oh, okay, I get it. Okay, here. Let's do one more time. You know what? I'm going to do it off camera. So it is... so I can get the... Okay, there we go. I am rolling it. Okay. And... okay, we all got this part, right? So we're going to do the head now. And so with the head, what I'm doing is I am going to get the little piggy here. Okay. To give me a guide, because I would have cut out the pig already. You know, this time I'm not going to be casual about it. I am going to go ahead and put washi tape on it so it doesn't come out. Okay. Have you guys seen the washi tape that we carry at Stampin' Up! Catalog? It is gorgeous. Okay, so here we go. Wait, no. I need to do this. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to take this out. So yeah, so this keeps there. See, sometimes I just need to remember those steps. So now what happened in the first go, which failed, was because I went like this. No, no, no. You need to make sure that you stop right here. Okay? So you don't want the whole head cut out. Okay, let me bring this out so you can see with your own eyes. All right, okay, so ta-da! Sometimes you will need to do this a bit because it's not precise, right? Just a little bit. There we go. So there. This is how you get a whole piece of the pig. And it would fit perfectly right here. See? And that's how you do it. And let me bring out this card again. Okay. Yep, mine too. My order too, the washi tape. Okay, so there. So you're saying, well, Sandra, that's fine. Why would I want this extra piece here? Well, let me show you what else I have done with this. You can make a little tag now. See? And it also stands. See? Ta-da! So that's another way you can play with your little pig, your party pig. Isn't he cute? Or she cute? So I've used, this is Bubble Bath. This is Petal Pink. And I don't know, what other colors do you think would work for a pig? I think basic beige might work, right? Basic beige. Even vanilla. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really done much research as to, you know, what colors pigs can be, but I do know I'm preferring this color for my pig. And anyway, and then you're giving it a little blush. Okay, so that's the project for today. I hope you have enjoyed this and that you are enamored with our little party piggy. Okay. Cute, right? Oh, well. Okay, well, thanks, Kim. Yeah, I love this piggy. I mean, as I said, I immediately needed this piggy because, again, my mother's a pig, my sister's a pig, my daughter's a pig, born in the year of the pig. Okay, so I love collecting animals that relate to my family's zodiac. Yep. So, yeah, it was really fun playing with this pig. And this is, of course, from this paper pack that also thankfully continued over the country woods. As I said, for some reason, pigs just scream country to me. And so that's why today's projects leaned towards more country-ish. Yeah, really strange that there's no floral for today's project. As you know, I have a lot of floral stamps. So anyway, so I'm enjoying this pig. Okay, well, again, thank you so much for joining me today. Whether you're watching it on replay or joining me live right now, I really appreciate it. And it's really been fun creating these projects for you. And I hope it's inspiring you to do something creative this week. All right. So for those of you who are local to me, I hope you will join me this Saturday for the open house. And don't forget my special little gift, this little lippy holder for all orders $29 or more. Okay. Thank you again and have a great rest of your Monday. Bye.